your wickedness. You have broken the ancient commandments and crafted a bond with one of the light. Our laws are clear. They demand you be eternally imprisoned. As for the impure child, she must be kept from the path of the dark arts forever.
Why, hello there. Welcome to my daily long play stream. This is where I do a playthrough of my current game for a couple hours a day, 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time from Wednesday through Sunday. I'm back, once again, playing a new-ish, no, not even new for me anyway. I'm playing another Xbox 360 game. This is Bayonetta from Platinum Games and Sega circa 2009. It's a game I actually featured on this channel like, what was it, 5 or 6 years, 7 years ago, back before I had the better internet that I have now. And yeah, this is basically a character action game, much like Devil May Cry or God of War. It's a game it's a series where this is the only game that's not a Nintendo exclusive. I'm playing the 360 version on the Xbox Series X in backwards compatibility mode. And yeah, I'm going to go ahead and take care of a few changes. I'm not sure why it's like that. I'm going to go ahead and take care of a few changes before I get started on this game. I'm not sure. I guess I'll have to just sort of pop into the archive of the stream sometime to see if this is a good setting. And then let's see here. We want the subtitles on. Yeah. Say that looks good. What? Motorcycle. What? Okay, here we go. Action, punch, kick. It doesn't look like there's any option to change the control scheme. You just merely have the ability to look at it. Jump is A, punch is Y, kick is B. That's not how I would have it, but whatever. Evade is right trigger, lock on is right bumper, taunt is left bumper, change weapon is left trigger, use items on the D-pad, press right stick to reset the camera. Alright. return in-game controls to their defaults, and yet you don't have the ability to change them away from their defaults. Unless there's something I'm missing. Yeah, you don't... I don't know, maybe it has to do with this stuff right here. It's the only actual controls that you can change, really. Alright, well, I guess I've screwed around long enough. Let's just start up a new game here. Oh yeah, this is from my previous save file. I guess it was, I did play that on the Xbox One, or maybe the Xbox One X, I'm not sure. I wonder if it will let me, start up a new, oh well. I like playing games on normal, and that's what I'm gonna do. Probably going to do a slightly shorter stream today, maybe an hour and a half. Just as fair warning. Crap, I forgot to pour my coffee here. Let me go ahead and do that while this cutscene is playing.
Long since erased from the records of time, there once existed two European clans who served as overseers of history.
Oops. I thought that there would be an actual opening cutscene. Turns out there isn't. It just sort of jumps right into the action.
For the powers that be. The Umbra Witches, dwellers of the darkness, and the Lumen Sages.
I don't even have anything like a health bar yet, so I don't think it
The clans
really
paid
matter.
each other great respect, and their efforts to maintain the balance between them defended the just passage of time. Yet one day, that balance was toppled.
Seems like X fires the guns.
The once harmonious clans fell into disagreement and stoked the flames of hatred against each other, resulting in an era of strife. The conflict between the Umbra and the Lumen threw all of Europe into a chaotic loop of battle, ambush, assassination, and casualty. It was truly a gruesome war. Despite the tremendous radiance of God shining upon them, the Lumen Sages were gradually weakened by the assault of the secretive Dark Witches. Years after the balance was lost, the war had ended in the Umbra Witches' favor.
If I remember correctly from when I played this game back in 2017, I think it was, maybe 2018, I did not really get much of a grasp as to like the flow of the game until like near the end of my playthrough.
Their victory.
Hoping I'll
was
do a better
short-lived.
job this time, but I don't know.
Fearing the witches' dark abilities, humans began to condemn the remaining Umbra. They launched the witch hunts, rounding up the battle-weary witches with little resistance and subjugating those who wished to continue the struggle. Human faith in the miracles of their god pushed the witch hunts further, And soon, the Umbra Witches, keepers of the darkness, were extinguished from the earth. All but one.
I'm okay!
This looks like a cutscene.
Let's go! Just stay close to me!
Present day, meaning that that cutscene wasn't in the present? Doesn't look like present day. Like some sort of steampunk thing going on here. Like what do you call it? Either Skies of Arcadia or Crimson Skies. Or maybe Ninja Gaiden. I did pick up a Wii U copy of Bayonetta 2 and a few other games. So I do have the ability to play the sequel on a console here. And actually came with a physical copy of Bayonetta 1 for the Wii U as well. I wonder if like that would have been a better way to play this game. I just started on... Ooh, did I actually play this game on hard mode back then? Ooh, wow. Okay. Yeah, that was back when I was doing that. I don't know why, but whatever. Is there like a sub-menu here? It's like... If I could customize the controls here, I would put like the fire weapon on like the right trigger and the punch on the X button, the kick on the B button, and the change weapon on the Y button. And I put the lock on the left trigger. Fortunately, the game has no ability to do any of that. Alright. I don't know if there's any like specific Xbox One X or Series X enhancements that this game's getting. It might probably being up-res to 4K or close to it. Getting the 3x multiplier on the resolution. I don't think Platinum was established in 2006. Interesting. I don't think the game is getting anything like FPS boost. It is getting auto HDR. There we go.
It looks like Humpty Dumpty's taking his last fall. Even old Eggman the Destroyer gets scrambled in the end, right?
Ah, I remember this guy.
You know, I still don't get why the hell you drag me out here for these things. I just drop off the merchandise. Hey, bet you can't guess what today is. Reading the good Lord's book ain't gonna do much.
She's trying her
People
hardest to
been waiting
ignore
for this
him.
asshole to get whacked for ages. Please. Hell, look around. There's no love lost for old Humpty Dumpty. But you gotta keep the outfit happy. We don't take care of him, they take care of us. And I prefer my shoes made out of rubber, not concrete. But hey, it's that kind of town. Without good-hearted souls like us to put these bastards 6 feet under, where'd society be? Of course, the pay's not bad either. Jesus, you really get into this shit, don't you? If it were me, I'd be praying he ends up barbecued. Or at least sunny side up. You can keep praying, but the only way this guy's meeting the Lord is if God's hungry for breakfast.
This guy is doing as much as he possibly can to be
Speaking
annoying.
of hungry, we done here? My kids are baking me a birthday cake tonight. Cute little fuckers, I tell you what. Well then, adios. What the fuck? They're here? For this douchebag? Ah! I hate this damn light. I can't see a thing. Oh! But they're there, ain't they? You hearing me? You can see them, can't you?
I see them. They are instruments of God, descending upon his heavenly rays to earth.
Oh my God!
Dear Lord, grant us guidance, and keep safe the souls of our loved ones for all eternity.
I guess this is what it does every time it introduces a new enemy type.
You look tired. Let me tuck you in.
No, I realized that I included this game in my assorted Xbox 360 playlist, and yet if I were to play the sequels, I couldn't do that because they're not 360 games. So I might have to create a separate playlist for all the Bayonettas if I were to get around to playing 2 and 3. Separate Bayonetta playlist. Well, at this rate, it's very likely I will end up playing each one of those games on a different system. It's the 360 version on the Series X, being the first one. The second one on the Wii U, and the third one on the Switch.
Next time you want your hands on me, you better make sure I'm dead. Now move out the way.
Whoa, Dad.
If it ain't my good buddy Enzo. How about
Is this
you?
the guy that we had the funeral for? No, he's the merchant, but...
You die, and I'm gonna have to go back in that hole chasing after the money you owe me.
Do you naughty little angels deserve a good spanking?
Beautiful.
I wonder if this is going to get me a copyright strike or content match. I do remember they play this music a lot. I think this is a cover. I don't think it's going to be a problem. Definitely not a strike. After I've streamed this game before.
Don't worry about quantity. I've got quantity.
That's right, her feet guns. Shoe guns. Bayonetta was in the recent Smash Brothers, right? If not, she should be.
If you're just gonna watch, I'm putting you to the work. That was your last call. No more shots from me, Bayonetta.
As long as there's music, I'll keep on dancing.
And now it's a game again. Tutorial. Alright. Okay. Yeah, the timing on this is always going to be a problem for me. I guess my approach to this is like to just keep doing it, and eventually it'll just happen sort of randomly. Alright, Halos, which look like Sonic rings. This is a Sega game after all. Basically this game's currency. Just like in Devil May Cry, the guns are basically pea shooters, meant more to interrupt enemy attacks. and then to do much in the way of actual damage. Except maybe like ship damage. Not doing well with the dodging so far. Although so far I've not seen anything like a health meter. Ah, yeah, the QTE style thing, execution sequences. Alright. Ah, flying things. Shoot your way out of a combo by holding Y or B.
Beautiful.
So basically as like a melee attack that turns into a ranged attack if you hold down either the punch or the kick button.
Beautiful.
Alright. So you gotta, once activated,
Beautiful.
alright. Now these smaller ones are actually good for good targets to use the ranged weapons on. I'm not sure if I picked the right controls for the camera because it definitely seems like I should invert the x-axis. Interesting, the Y is not inverted for whatever reason.
I'm not dead yet! You can't take me like this! It's against regulations, I tell you!
Alright, so it's normally inverted, and then... There we go. I think I got the hang of it. What am I doing? Oh yeah, chasing the fat, knowing guy to rescue him, I assume. Alright. Double jump.
Ah! Damn it, who did that? I just bought the damn thing!
Ha.
Haven't you figured it out yet? There's no quarter for you in this world.
I feel like if I just get better at dodging, that will make a big difference. It says I took a bunch of damage, but doesn't have like a health meter.
Touching these toys.
You have any idea how much this is gonna cost to fix?
Do you have any idea how
Why the
little I
fuck do
care?
I always get wrapped up in this shit.
Engine still purrs nicely. Now, about this little thing you've been looking into for me, Enzo. Let's have a quick chat.
See? This is why I told you I was going home. I just got held up in the air by some invisible things, and you want an intelligence briefing? It never stops with you.
You keep
Nope.
belly aching like that, and you're liable to wake Eggman from the dead. And I don't think either of you would like that. Catch you later, Bayonetta.
Another Sonic
Something
reference.
tells me you're gonna need a rush on our special project before the shit hits the fan.
Wait, Rodan. What about Eggman?
Such a popular chap. I bet they hate him down there as much as you did when he was up here. We just need to make sure he won't come crawling back when they kick him out.
Nothing a flower bed can't fix. Fill her up.
I don't get it.
You heard the man. Finish up in 5 minutes or you're walking home to your cake and candles.
What? Don't you leave me here!
Now, there's one benefit of running on the Series X. It has a non-existent load screen,
What a
basically.
day. I'm screwed. Ah, it's gonna take every cent I earned on this charade to pay for the damage. I tell you what, if I could see them bastards that did this to my car, forget about it.
Enzo, the road. Pay attention.
How can you be so calm? You're still getting screwed in all this too. Of all the low-life scum in too deep in this town, I've never seen one get wrapped up in a fight with God's messengers. Dressed like a nun too. When you end up in the afterlife, that's not going to be pretty.
I can't help it if I like the little outfits. The toys are nice too.
Hey, 20 years ago, you woke up stuck in a casket at the bottom of a lake. All you can remember is that you're a witch. But now, you're stuck because you gotta sacrifice our halo-wearing friends every day or they'll drag your ass back down to hell. I know, I thought I got screwed, but being forced to slap around the divine for a living, that's really getting screwed.
I feel like I need to lower the
If
music
I needed
volume
a
even more.
biographer, you wouldn't be my first choice. I see to the funeral. You get me the information I asked for. That was our deal.
Come on now! Look at my poor car! I'm working for free after this! At least let me get a drink at Rodon's before you start grilling me. The info I got is good. It's gonna get you close to finding the other stone in the pair and figuring out some of that lost past of yours. I swear.
That's right. My character has amnesia, doesn't she?
After jewels instead of cash, just like a girl. Jesus, can't you take a joke?
Enzo,
Someone's given you a present. Too bad. I can't stand bugs.
Looks like someone's chasing us, too.
Huh? What the fuck?
I'm afraid your car's gonna need some more work done on it.
You?
What's the matter, Bayonetta? All that sleeping made you soft.
Oh, there's a timer here for some reason. Supposed to do 3 torture attacks here. There's 2. What's this guy's deal? Yeah, I figured that was going to be the case. Alright, I guess I accomplished that one. Although, that definitely button mashing at this early phase in the game. Hoping at some point I'll develop at least a little technique. And there she goes. Ah, all that was happening while time was frozen. don't want him to lose his hat. Ah, the store.
Those assholes sure know how to get attention. Even perk the ears of the hotheads down home.
You don't say.
It's getting harder and harder to tell the worlds apart. Human world. Inferno. Paradiso. Who can tell the difference?
Definitely has a
Even
lot of
harder
Devil
with
May Cry
purgatory in the
elements in
middle.
its story.
Fight long enough in there and you'll really lose sight. Why the sudden interest in metaphysics?
Wish the combat were closer to
It's a
Devil May
balance, right?
Cry.
Even if some of them like messing around with
That's
the
my
humans,
favorite of these types of
we've all
games.
got a stake in the status quo. But people keep fucking around like this, the Book of Revelations is gonna look like Mother Goose. Heaven and hell are gonna go straight for each other's throats.
Sounds like a party.
Heaven and hell can tear each other to pieces for all I care. I've got my own problems to worry about.
Something's up. Everything was a bit too bracing, and Enzo's tip makes the timing too perfect. This reeks of a setup. Someone in one of those lost memories calling you out. I got a little present for you.
Uh-oh. What do you got?
These babies are special. Built from an alloy the devil himself would kill to get his hands on. Don't break these, because they're one of a kind.
Ah, these guns. Each one has a different colored jewel on it. Remember, one gun for each of her hands and one gun for each of her feet.
Calling me
Tiny
out.
little glass.
I don't go in for strange offers. Then again, I'm getting a little tired of these weaklings they keep throwing at me. Maybe I should aim for something a bit more high class.
Pounding them down tonight, baby. Not to butt into your affairs, but I'm pretty
A glass
sure you
that
got
small,
somewhere
it's hard
better
not to
than me.
down it in a
The
single
guys you're
drink.
up against
Single
aren't
sip.
the type to wait for you to finish a round. Enzo, her drinks are going on your tab, buddy. You deadbeat motherfucker.
No used items. Damage. It's keeping track of the amount of damage I'm taking, but it's not showcasing it anywhere on the screen unless I'm missing it or something.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's what you've been waiting for. Angel attack! Ready, fire!
Aim for the angels and hack in game. For each bullet in your possession, you may fire 3 times during the game. Hitting.
Round over.
Alright. Lollipops are basically your consumables, it looks like. Green I assume green is for health, purple is their mana refill, Bloody Rose, Yellow Moon, Blue Witch Heart. One of those is probably a revival. I'm guessing the Blue Witch Heart, but I'm not 100% sure about that. Well, temporary increase. Alright. I can't afford any of this nonsense, so I guess it doesn't really matter. Crap. Alright, so you just exchange whatever you can't spend for more halos. I guess that makes sense. I wasn't entirely sure I was supposed to get out of that. Sure would be nice if there was some way to, like... to actually adjust these controls. I can restore them to the default setting, but that doesn't make any sense when you can't actually change them. We try changing the camera to something that's not the way I wanted, and no, it has nothing to do with the camera. OK and back do exactly the same thing. So I'm not really sure why it has them. I wonder if this is something I can look up here. Oh, okay, this is not... Yeah, I suspect that, there's no way to actually change it. Although it does beg the question of why does it have the option to reset the controls to default when you can't change the default controls? Maybe it's just taunting you, I don't know. Oh well. Guess it doesn't really matter.
So, I asked around, and some whale in Europe is trying to fence a huge rock on the black market.
Now one of
He
these
calls it
means a
the
literal
Right Eye,
whale.
saying it's part of some set called the Eyes of the World. Fits the bill of what you're after, don't it? Now, here's the funny bit. The stone passes around the halls of power for hundreds of years, vanishes, and then the black market goes white hot for the thing. But the seller wanted an arm and a leg for it, to the point no one could stomach the price. So back goes the stone. But not before everyone figures out
Why
where
would
the
you
guy
fly
is.
west
You're gonna enjoy
go to
doing
Europe?
this one, I bet. I love sticking it to the rich. Of course, when
Guess
you do, don't
the only
forget
reason
your
I
old
can think
buddy
of is like
Enzo
you want
stuck
to
his
force
neck out
a
on this
stop
one.
in Japan
Slide
for
me
some
a few
reason.
fuzzoles out of the rich guy's pocket for my troubles, right? Anyways, you better get going before the trail gets cold. Off to the middle of nowhere, paradise of Europe, Vigrid.
Vigrid, where's that? League title card. I would have tried to get a screen capture of that, but I actually like the one I already have.
You have arrived at last, my dear.
Who's this?
The time has come to awaken the eyes of the world.
I want your eyes, pig.
Oh, my dear child, such a beautiful young lady you've become. I'll always see to it no harm comes to you.
And no one's there. Great. Yeah, this looks like a train station in Europe. Could be the same train station from the Harry Potter series. I'll probably just play through this
So,
chapter before I call it a stream.
This is supposed to be paradise?
Maybe. The thing with these styles of games is that some objects in the environment are going to be destructible, and they usually or often give you something. And you just got to figure out which ones. It is useless by itself, but I guess you mix it with other stuff, maybe? Baked gecko? What? You mean like the Geico gecko? Can doing all sorts of things that are apparently useless by themselves. Alright. Looks like I can in fact get up here. Although I'm not sure if I'm supposed to or not. Looks like the kicks will actually take these out in one hit. Although they are slower, so it might not actually be any more efficient. Any quicker. And they also don't seem to be giving me anything. What's up, my... Hey! Someone in the chat. Welcome. How's it going? So my plan is, like, when it comes out, when it's available, I'm going to be doing Indiana Jones in the Great Circle. I should be able to beat this game before then, but you never know, I guess. I can't remember how long it took me the last time I played it. I have 14,000 of these Halos, so it seems like a lot. Gathering 2 of these will increase the limit of your magical power. Okay. Like a magic container. Magic meter container, I don't know. But yeah, let's see here. Alright, well, I guess I just go through here then. Kind of thought that that door up there was where I was supposed to go, but nope. Alright. Whole lot of nothing. All right. Guess while I'm carrying this key, I can swing it around like a weapon. Oh, I see my health bar now. Alright. Basically like a text thing. Oh. Whoa, what? Yeah, it's been a while since I've played this. I'm guessing, yeah, that's the back button that accesses that. Game seems a little fussy with the, where you have to stand in order to actually interact with things. Yep. Devil May Cry style. Ghost doors. Ghost walls. Okay, I'm going to make it a point in this playthrough to get better at this dodging stuff. I feel like that's going to be the big difference between being successful and not successful in this game. The lightning release will be your test. What? If you wish to walk upon water, you must prove your mettle by dodging the lightning in a single... What? That sounds to me like I need... That's a literal dodging of lightning. Okay. So it's basically a little mini game that allows you to get past a section like that. Oh yeah, a lot of this game is like Devil May Cry. What do we got here? Something I've already collected, I guess. The baked gecko, maybe?
I knew it. This town's teeming with heaven's little helpers. It's making my buddies downstairs awfully nervous.
And your point is?
Some places in this world are closer to Paradiso or Inferno. The rat hole of a town you and I live in is close to both. But the Vigridians, it got a special air about them. They're closer to Paradiso than anyone should ever be. And that shit just plain creeps me out. I guess I'm gonna have to set up shop here and score me some halos. These stupid rings are worth a fortune back home. Since it seems you're spoiling for a fight, if you come across any of these, bring them to me, and I'll hook you up.
Yeah, apparently I've collected like 14,000 of them.
Another one looking to line his pockets. I'm beginning to see why Enzo is so fond of you.
Real cute. But let's get one thing straight. Your fights are yours alone. I'm only here to watch my handiwork in action. So don't get any bright ideas about coming to me for help.
No. You get one thing straight. I'm not the slightest bit interested in the fact that you made these guns. If you get in my way, I will... How do the Americans put it? Oh yes. Bust a cap in yo ass.
Ah,
Right
classic.
on, baby. Right on.
I've yet to be able to actually purchase anything from him, although maybe I have to interact with this thing to do that. Alright.
You here for business or pleasure? Either way, I'll hook you up.
Alright. Nothing new. Alright, well, that gives you an idea as to, like, what the good stuff cost. Which is a lot more than what I have. Air dodge. I feel like I need to select something that I can't afford just to make sure that I don't buy it accidentally, because I want to see if it will like bring up a description of these items. Ah, there we go. I don't know why I can't just have that stuff listed on the right. There's definitely enough room there. You can try something before you buy it. That's good. Seems like it'd actually be a good one to get. Can't afford that. This is the only worthwhile thing I can afford.
Beautiful. 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 Beautiful.
Alright. Yeah, I guess I'll buy it. Because, like, I do want to put an emphasis on learning to dodge in this game, and having something to help me dodge midair would be useful. Interesting, these things reappear. That's where I just came from. Alright, these are like little tutorial things. Or, I'm not sure. Fortunately, you can't just back out of that menu by hitting B a bunch of times. I remember this area. Guessing the civilians are reacting to things getting destroyed around them, and not specifically to my presence. Although I guess I can't really be sure. Oh, okay, you get these things. Gathering 4 of these will increase your health, I think. These are heart containers. Or pieces of heart container, I guess. I'm glad I took the time to check that area out. Is there another equivalent area on this side? Looks like there is. Well, it doesn't seem to actually lead to anything useful. This one I already destroyed those. Unless they just sort of respawn periodically. It's possible. All right. seems like a good opportunity to use the new air dodge. I couldn't dodge or I was in the picking up that weapon animation. Thought I dodged that, apparently not. Come on, take them out before they finish whatever they were doing. It looked like summoning more enemies. That was a waste of that. Definitely having a bit of trouble with taking damage here. But I just got a health item, so that's good. Oh dear. This looks like a boss fight. Be careful with that, I guess. Do chip damage, I guess. I hit the wrong button. I hit the left trigger when I should hit the right. Dodged it, but it wasn't a perfect dodge. Ah, what's up with the camera here? Collect all that stuff there. right? Apparently I can use this thing. It's a lot smaller when I'm carrying it. Yeah, I need to get better at dodging. That's an absolute must. Because, like, yeah, I'm not good at it. I took way too much damage. Thankfully, I'm playing it on normal difficulty, not hard, so it's... haven't gotten to the point where I've died yet, but you know I will, right? It's only a matter of time. Unless I get better, like, real quick. And that's the plan. Can't go down there for whatever reason. Now what, I need 2 more of those or 1 more? I'm not sure. What do we got here? Other than the sky turning red for some reason.
What are you doing? Let's go.
Okay, that looks ginormous. That wasn't me that got grabbed like that. Yeah, just try to dodge, and then I see it going into some sort of attack animation. And when it's up far away like that, just keep shooting it. I don't think that's the last we'll see of that thing. Is that a vision?
Bad boy.
Oh, I must have did well, pretty well, because I didn't take any damage. Let's see here. I wonder if there's like a way to like save and quit. This does not appear to be the same enemy. sure what he's actually doing. Gotta be look out for that, I guess. Crap. Alright. I don't know if there's a way I could have actually defeated him. I think it just automatically cutscened me out of there as soon as I did enough damage to him. I think. I don't know. Maybe it would have been better if I still had the big axe. But I don't. Trying to get better at dodging here. Gotta tap the X button faster than that to get it all the way up there. That's her hair, by the way. And also her clothes. Alright.
Bam.
Are these additional hails I'm getting, or is this, what is this? Trying to shoot those things, but surprisingly difficult. I didn't get much of anything, did I? Oh well. Alright. Well, I can access the store here. I think I'm going to call it a stream here, folks. Seems like a good time. But before I go, I'm going to take a moment to thank you for watching. I appreciate when people take time out of their day to watch my stream, so it be live or even in archive form. Hey, look, it took me 14 hours to beat it the first time. I guess now I have to keep that in mind. Just as a quick reminder, though, I normally do a stream like this almost every day, 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, from Wednesday through Sunday. So yeah, my plan is I'll be back here tomorrow morning, 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, for more of my playthrough of Bayonetta for the 360 running on the Series X, and we will get started on Chapter 2. But until then, take it easy.